What's up everyone, this is Silverback Tactical. Today I'm making a video on how to clean a Glock using a G19 Generation 5. Before we start, here are 4 universal gun rules. Whether you're shooting your gun, whether you're cleaning your gun, make sure you're familiar with these rules just so there's no accidents. To get started, you'll need a gun towel, gun lubricant, solvent, lubricating oil, Q-tips, cleaning patches, cleaning brush, and a bore brush. First thing you want to do is take the magazine out, if there is a magazine in there. Then you want to take the slide of the gun, lock it back to the rear, and then visually and physically inspect your weapon. Make sure that there isn't a round inside the chamber. After you safely inspected your weapon and you feel comfortable that there isn't a bullet inside your gun, go ahead and rack the slide forward, press the trigger, hold on to the slide, push it up, push down on the slide lock while letting your slide go forward. This is really the trickiest part of taking a Glock apart. For those of you who are new to Glock, this is the slide lock right here. Go ahead and pull the slide completely forward, taking it apart. Go ahead and take all the components out of the slide. For those of you who are newer to Glock, it's really simple. It's really made out of 4 things. The first thing that makes up this reliable weapon is the slide. Obviously, this is your slide. It's nothing fancy, real simple. Then there's your barrel, then your recoil spring assembly. Then there's your frame, the body of the gun. Then what you want to do is get your solvent out. Go ahead and take everything off the mat, put it over to the side just to make it easier. Take your slide, spray solvent on it. I used a lot more than I should, just to show you how to really clean it. Then take your brush, and then brush in the inside of the slide, breaking up all the dirt and oils that's inside of it. After you're done brushing it, take your fabric patch and just clean the inside of it. Take a Q-tip, get all the little grooves and creases inside the slide. Keep doing that until you have a Q-tip that's clean. That'll let you know that you don't have any gunpowder or gun residue left on your slide. Now take your frame and do the same exact thing you did with your slide. Just spray it down, take your brush it real good, get all the dirt, break everything up. Take your fabric pad, wipe everything down. Make sure you get all the oils, dirt, everything that's on it. And just keep repeating this process until you come out with a clean Q-tip or a clean fabric pad. Take your recoil spring assembly and just wipe it down with your gun towel. It doesn't really need that much maintenance. Let me just say, you can honestly get away with just lubricating oil. You don't have to get all the different oils like I did. I've had Glock for a long time. This is how I do it, and this works for me. So now take your barrel, put solvent or board cleaner through it. Stick your bore brush through there a couple times. For me, I like to stick it through, take it apart, and just keep repeating it. That's just how I'm used to doing it. I don't really like pushing it back and forth inside the barrel. Then take a fabric patch and stick it through the barrel with your bore brush. Do that a couple times. As you can see, there'll be a lot of gun residue, gunpowder that you see in there, and just keep running it through there until you come out with a clean fabric patch. Now it's time to lubricate your Glock. Now you'll need your oil and just run it through the slide. Again, I used a lot extra just for educational purposes to show you how to really do it. So just run it through your slide. You can even put a little drip and then run the rest of it with your finger or even with a Q-tip. Then take your frame and just put oil on all the silver lining that you see there. Then put some oil on the slide of the frame. Then take your barrel, put a little bit of oil in there and put it around. Again, I put a lot just to show you how it's really done. Take your recoil spring assembly and put a little bit of oil in there. It doesn't need much. Take your slide, put your barrel in, your recoil spring assembly in. Put it into the frame, rack it, Then you want to take your gun towel, wipe it off, make it nice and clean. Get all that solvent and oil off. Rack it, press the trigger, make sure it's functioning. And there you go. Got yourself a clean Glock, ready to go for whatever you need to use it for.